Welcome back to another episode of Magic's in the Mess, the go-to podcast for ambitious women ready to stop pretending, start aligning, and finally build success your way. I'm your host, Danielle McKinley, speaker, business and wealth strategist, and your go-to problem-solving hype girl. Here, we'll help you unlock powerful mindset shifts, discover your magic, and bring your dream life into reality. Each week, I'll deliver raw stories, proven business strategies, and powerful transformations with industry leaders to activate the magic in you. So if you're ready to ditch the pressure, the performative BS, and the noise telling you who you should be, hit subscribe and let's make some magic. Welcome back to another episode of Magic's in the Mess. Today's guest is Lindsey Burwell, a powerhouse in biohacking, metabolism, and women's vitality. After battling infertility, gut issues, betrayal, and even a near-death experience, she turned her pain into purpose. Today, she helps women optimize their health, reclaim their energy, and step into their highest selves, proving that your light is never too much. Through her brands, The Patch Method and Natural Peptides, she's rewriting the story of what's possible for women's health. Please help me welcome Lindsey to the show.
Oh
Welcome to Magic's in the Mess, girlfriend.
I'm so pumped to be here.
You guys, so I just met Lindsey, literally like not even a week ago. And you know those people where you're just like, this energy works. I like her. I want to get to know her. She is that. So we are becoming fast friends. And I am so excited to capture your magic today. So welcome to the show.
I'm truly like so pumped to be here. And it feels very like divine,
Yeah.
you know? And I was telling you, when we met at Powerhouse, the conference, didn't even know about Powerhouse. Like, I feel like I must have been living under a rock. I had recently, though, been going through kind of a shedding in my life. Like, I experienced deep betrayal from a friend that I had for 10 years.
Yeah.
Completely broke me. And what it did was it made me realize, like, I don't have any women and friends in my life that are on this journey of entrepreneurship. I have amazing friends, wonderful friends from my whole life, but none of them get what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, a lot of them don't even ask. It's so weird kind of when I like really audit it. But yeah, I just, with that shedding in this last season of my life, it has given me this craving and desire of like, I want community and women who get what I'm doing, not to replace my other friends,
Sure.
but to just be alongside and like collaborate and grow and expand and like all of it, right? And so I met Felicia, and so she invited me to this Powerhouse event, and I'm like, oh, what is that? She's like, what? How do you not know? She sent me the podcast, all the things. And I instantly, it was like, oh, this is answers to like where my heart's greatest desires in this season. And so yeah, met you, all the great friends. And I think who was I telling that? I was telling somebody. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. I was like, it felt like I was at Disneyland for me. Like just it was like a room full of women, most entrepreneurs, like who are on this journey of like self-development and growth and wanting to like really dig into like their gifts and their desires and their heart and where they just want to help pour into people and serve and elevate. And it was like, I can't believe it. I didn't even know that existed. So I'm so grateful I went and found out and met you, and here I am. It's crazy.
Well, and I think that it's so important that, you know, friends, like one person in your life can't be everything, right? So you need different types of friends, and you can't expect like your partner to be everything. And it's so important to go find your business besties. And I related to you so much because when I moved back to Arizona, I went through the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh, all these friends have this 10-year-old version of me, and that girl's dead. And it's really, really cool to find your business friends, one of which is filming our podcast today. I'm so grateful for her. So, okay, let's dive into your story because you have so much depth to the things that you've been through. And even just in the short time that I've known you, you're so open. And I love that type of energy because when you're open, really good things happen to you. And, you know, you were like, oh my gosh, I was looking for community and we're on a phone and you're like, I want to join yours. Like just little things that bam, bam, just happen. So
I mean, I think I cried like within 10 minutes of chatting with you. Like I'm like, oh, we're going there. Let's
But
do
isn't
it.
that great? It's such a
Yeah.
safe space, right?
Yeah.
So let's start because this is Magics in the Mess.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing to do is really pull back the curtain on the things that we see on Instagram, or what I like to call the highlight reel.
Yeah.
So walk us back to, like, I want to start honestly. I want to dive into the near death experience. Can we
Okay.
can we just like full send, go
Yeah.
right there?
What's crazy, and I'm going to share, like, what's crazy about the timing of my near death experience was that it actually happened after a lot of other mess. Like, it wasn't like my first mess, but
Yeah.
no, I had gone through so many health challenges, and I am a firm believer that our trials are our greatest teachers.
Amen.
Our suffering that's been prescribed to us,
Mm-hmm.
truly, if you can let go of resisting that suffering, it's meant to refine you and shape you to step into truly like the next evolution of yourself and like the purpose you are here on earth. And so went through lots of health challenges. I'll share more on that. But as far as the near death experience, the first one was I I was not able to conceive my second child. I had infertility. It was low. They called it low AMH, which is like
Mm-hmm.
I had low follicle count in my ovaries. Women my age should have had 30. I had 7. We think it's from this gene mutation MTHFR, which I don't like, methylate B vitamins. My sister had it too. She had to do infertility. It was like a whole thing. And anyways, we did infertility treatments at IVF to conceive my second. So hard.
Yeah.
When you go through infertility, it feels like you're on like death row. It's just so somber and so hard. Like it will make you feel so broken
Mm.
and really doubt your body's ability to do anything, feeling like you're totally broken. And I even went through seasons like waves of like, did I do something wrong?
Yeah, I'm
Like
sure.
like there was shame, there was guilt, like
Mental gymnastics.
mental gymnastics internally, externally, impacts relationships, all of it. So going through infertility, we ended up conceiving, had a hard pregnancy because after the hormones and the emotions of like this, a season of depression, then you're pregnant. It's like hard to get out, right?
Yeah.
So hard. Never felt so low, so broken. But I felt, this is so crazy. I felt called to have a home birth. And I never thought about home birth. I was like, hospital, epidural, great, perfect, But I felt like this child that I conceived was not meant to be born in a hospital. Like,
Okay.
when you get those inner knowings, those like
Yes.
intuition, like you can't describe why. I know it doesn't make sense. Yes,
Yeah.
it sounds crazy, but like this is in the depths of my soul. And so I pursued research on home births. Got my husband on board. We interviewed birth centers and we interviewed, midwives and whatnot. And it was like when I met the midwife, it was like then I knew like she's the one that's going to bring
Yeah.
this baby home.
It
Like,
was the confirmation.
yeah, it was like her energy was the energy that was going to bring this life into this world.
Yeah.
And
So
so,
beautiful.
yeah, so I was like, we're doing it. And I really manifested my birth, read so much. Like, and I felt like I needed the home birth to reclaim my power.
Sure.
Because when I went through infertility, like I felt so broken. I felt like my body didn't work, that I needed medicine, that I needed doctors to make my body do something that should have been natural.
Yeah.
Like, and I wanted to have a home birth with no interference to reclaim my power, to like for myself to show myself like your body is not broken
Yeah.
and it's freaking powerful, right? So we're ready to have this home birth. Literally overdue 2 weeks. The worst thing in the world. I was like, I can go to the
Isn't it
hospital.
funny when God slaps you in the face like that?
It's so annoying because I was like, every day past my due date, I was like, I could go to any hospital and they would just hook me up and I'd be
Yeah.
good to go. We could like, da da. But I remember every single day, as annoying and painful as it was, I was like, God, I'm going to stay faithful to your plan for me and this baby because I know you'll stay faithful to me
Mm-hmm.
in protecting me. And that was something that just kept coming up. It just like that sentence kept coming up. And so I felt safe in staying committed.
Yeah.
so went into labor about 2 weeks overdue and went into labor. The labor was really intense. It was so crazy. Um, Made sounds that I didn't know humans could make.
Fair.
Oh, a little crazy. But
Insert soundbite here.
yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna show you right here. No, so then Hudson was born in the bath. I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. My body did it. This is amazing. I'm powerful. I'm not broken. Yes. And then we like transferred to my bed and they're like starting to kind of do some weird things. The midwife was like starting to rustle around and they're like, your placenta is not coming out, but we're going to try some things. So they tried, I think, Pitocin. They tried some things to just get my placenta out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't coming out. And then I was bleeding a lot. Like
Yeah.
it was like hemorrhaging out. And they're like, we're going to have to call 911. And in that moment, I was so pissed because I was like, I did not want any of this. I didn't want to be in a hospital. I wanted to do things on my terms and be home. And I
Yeah.
didn't want any interference. And like, I just did not want to be in a hospital. So had to go to the hospital. Sirens, ambulance in my house, fire truck, so much drama.
So much stimulation.
So much stimulation. I'm not even with Hudson anymore. Like my husband has her and we're like going to the hospital and I'm like not feeling well. Like I'm like faint and I'm so I can remember I'm like, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. And they're like, she's losing a lot of blood. She's losing a lot of blood. I'm like in the hospital. They're asking me to sign away my uterus if they need to take my uterus. Like they're like like she's gonna have to go under. Yeah. Like we have to put her under because we can't get this out. Like we're gonna have to like knock her out, and like do surgery. My husband's like holding Hudson and I'm like, everything's gonna be okay. And, like it was just so insane and so scary. And then I was out, no recollection of anything. And then I woke up in ICU. And I was like, why am I in ICU? Like,
wow.
What happened? And my husband's white. My mom's in the room and she's white, and and I'm like, what did I do? What happened? And the doctor, I mean, they were very, it was really intense. They were like, you barely made this. I lost all the blood in my body. I lost blood pressure. So like there was nothing pumping through my system, like flatline. They went out multiple times to tell my family, like they didn't know. Wow. And then by the grace of God, they clotted the blood and they filled me with 10 different people's blood.
Wow.
To get my blood back in my body. So
don't you wish you could know who those 10 people were?
Yes. And so now, side note, donate blood. People need your blood. It does save lives. I go literally every like 8 weeks because I'm donate. Like, I owe so many people life right now.
I'll go with you. I'm Rh negative. So I have very rare blood type. So I should be donating more. So I will go with you.
Go. Because truly, like, people need blood. It's also very good for your body to donate blood because you're getting rid of blood and then your body will repopulate fresh new red blood cells. So they're like reoxygenated blood cells. So it's like very biohacking to do that. Yeah.
Hard right.
Hard right. So yeah, that was like my first one. And I just that experience alone. I mean, it
changed you.
Totally.
How could it not?
It changed me because this is so big for me. Like after that happened, a lot of healing needed to happen, but God like showed himself to me and he was like, I kept you here because you have lives to change. Like, and
I have chills.
And prior to that moment, I had wanted to do this work that I'm doing now to help people and like work through like, health and optimization. But I was so afraid of being seen that I hid. Like
how perfect was Powerhouse for you?
So great. It was amazing. Yeah. No, I had the credentials, I had the experience, I was like, had the passion, had the knowledge, but I would not put myself out to the world because I was like, who am I? And clearly there's more people smarter than me. And what will people think? And
inner voice that we need to tell to go away.
Totally.
Sometimes.
The worst little voice sometimes. But after that near-death experience, it was like God was like, I kept you here
Yeah.
because you have lives to change and you have work to do. And I just feel like after that, I was like, I can't die being so afraid of being seen. Like I have a calling.
Yeah.
And that's really what shifted everything for me.
Okay. That is emotion. You have me in my feels. I'm so happy you're here.
Me too.
And I'm so happy to know you.
Yeah.
And I want to dive right to the calling that God set on you to change lives. Let's jump right to where that took you. Start from the beginning if you can. And
Yeah. More
how,
mess.
yeah, more mess. And how you truly are helping people fix their mess, which is
Yeah.
incredible. So let's get into it.
Yeah, no, so prior to that happening, I had when I was 13, we're gonna go way back. When I
Bring it
was
back,
we're
baby.
gonna when I was
Bring it
born
back.
when I was born no, okay, when I was 13, I had debilitating gut issues. Like my mom was like, no, I don't know what to do with you, like IBS-C, IBS-D. I remember I could never go to the bathroom. I felt bloated as like a little tiny teenager.
Oh,
Then I would like get
13's hard enough.
13's hard enough, okay? And then I had it was like causing hormone disruption. Like I had terrible periods. I remember one time like I would have a period and I would get so depressed that I would
Ugh.
sleep in my closet
Oh
and
my
like
gosh.
because I wanted darkness. I didn't want to see
Mm.
light. I didn't want to see people. Like the turmoil, the toxic turmoil I had in my body from the gut issues, from the anxiety, from the hormones, like it was so debilitating. We'd go to doctors
Yeah.
and my mom was amazing. She's like, help my daughter feel better. I don't know what to do, and they would prescribe me random drugs. They got me on a birth control at one point where I had one period a year.
Oh,
Like just that seems logical. Well, this
yeah.
cut down her hormone production. They would do the typical Miralax or like the Walgreens stool softener, whatever. And and this was like a decade in my life. Like I'm dealing with these problems. Doctors say I'm healthy and fine, but like
Yeah.
here's this pill.
Proof that I'm not.
Proof. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's like I was like, I know I'm not broken, but something's off. And no one knew what was off. So it was when I was in college, I was like, I got to figure this out. And so I just started studying health, like just started so basic. And then did my first functional lab, which like a functional lab versus blood work is
So
looking more,
different.
yeah, more root cause, right?
Yeah.
Like what are the foods causing inflammation in your body? Like what stressors are
Well,
causing,
let's pause that because I
yeah,
think this is so important for
yeah,
people listening is that when traditional doctors are looking at your blood panel, they're looking at it for a range of
yeah,
where are you within range?
yeah,
But that's all that they're looking for.
yeah,
And when you look at a functional panel, you're really looking at what's going on deeper beneath the surface and you're not looking at it on a scale that's the same for everybody. Did I
totally.
get that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and like it's looking at a range of like unhealthy people also, right? So
Correct.
you're like, yeah, you're in the range of the unhealthy people. You're doing great.
Yeah, so you're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I don't want to be compared to people who are unwell. I want to be compared to the elite.
Yes, the people that are biohacking.
Yeah. Like, so
Yeah.
what's that range look like? And
So
yeah,
PSA,
yeah.
go get your functional panel.
Yes. No, for sure. And like, here's the other thing important to know. So let's say you're like, I should get my blood work done. Okay. They draw some labs for thyroid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, your thyroid's low. It
What does
doesn't
that mean?
it doesn't
Right?
say what's causing
Yeah.
your thyroid to be low. So a functional lab, so I do the metabolic scan. This is done via hair follicle. And so what it shows is there liver congestion? Because your liver is what packages thyroid hormones. So if your liver is inflamed,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're not going to package the right thyroid hormones, right? Also, there's very specific micronutrients that your thyroid needs. It's like food for your thyroid that if you are low on that,
Give us an example.
chromium, selenium, like molybdenum, if you're low on those, then your thyroid's not going to work. It's
Mm-hmm.
think of it like a little baby. A little baby, they need breast milk or they need formula and you're not giving the baby the formula. It's going to cry. It's going to keep crying and it's like feed me, feed me. That's what's happening in your
Your
thyroid.
thyroid. Yeah.
So with a functional lab, it's going to show like you're low on these nutrients and that's what's causing thyroid dysfunction and it could be liver. So we need to support liver. So it's like really looking more root cause. And then also the thing with blood work, love it. And I love it more for like glucose, A1C, fasting insulin,
Mm-hmm.
but like hormones, I don't think it's the play because our hormones are changing all day. all month.
Yeah, it's a snapshot.
It's a
It's a
snapshot in
moment
time.
in time.
Your hormones could look
So it
terrible
depends
at
what you were
one
doing.
time. And yeah, this is actually a really crazy example. So I love to work out in the morning. That's when like my energy is the best. So when I do fasting blood work, I usually have gotten a workout in, right? And there was like 3 different times I got blood work done that I was fasting. I did a little workout prior, and my white blood count came back looking like I had cancer. Like the doctors were like, "We're going to send you to oncology.
Oh,
Like this is not okay. Like this is
perfect
really."
example though.
Yeah, and I was like, but I dropped in my body. I'm like, "No, I don't have cancer, but this is interesting. So what could it be?" Did some research and then played around with the timing of my workouts and the blood work. But what happens when you work out, it does deplete white blood cells because you're kind of breaking your body
Yeah.
down to rebuild it back up. It's like hormetic stress, right? Like it's like quick stress, you get back to homeostasis. Well, my body was like recovering in that workout I had done,
Yeah.
and then I did the blood work. So it looks like my body like has cancer basically.
Sure.
So yeah, so I ended up doing blood work in the middle of the day. Totally fine. So that's like you go get blood work, you could have like a death sentence. And it's like, oh no, just do your blood work 6 hours later, you're fine.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Okay. So going through all of this
Yeah.
is where you were like, okay, I'm gonna answer the call. I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer the call that God brought to me.
Yeah.
And which did you create first?
So when I was like going through all of the schooling on like started with health, and I was like cellular health. Like if you want to really heal your body, you got to get to the cell. Like we're made up of trillions of cells, and like if there's inflammation manifesting physically, it's because the cell is frustrated and we need to fix that so it can like calm everything down, right?
Sure.
So got into that work, got into like hormones.
What age is this?
So I was probably like mid 20s at that time.
Okay.
And I was feeling amazing, never felt better. Like I'm like I healed my body on my own. I get it now. Like all these things are making sense. Like I want to help women do this. Like I want to help women know you don't. If you feel off but your doctor says you're fine, lean into that. Like there's tweaks and things.
Advocate for your body.
Advocate for your
There's
body.
so many people that they ignored traditional medicine
Yeah.
and they found health again.
Totally.
And not to say that there is definitely a time and a place for traditional medicine.
It saved my life.
Yeah,
Love it.
not discounting that at all.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something feeling off in your body,
Yeah.
and you're not getting the answers, like keep pushing, keep advocating for yourself.
I 100% agree. Like when your body has symptoms, it could be low energy, constipation, it could be metabolism problems, it could be headaches, migraines. Like all it is whispers of your body saying, "Hey,
Help me.
help me."
Yeah.
And it's manifesting in whatever area it decides to come through.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, but really truly, if you peel the layers back, like it doesn't really matter what the symptom is. We don't isolate the symptom. I don't. I heal the cell, and then it
Yeah.
just heals the whole body. So
Walk us through how you do that.
okay, so well, with data, I use the metabolic scan to see like,
Mhm.
okay, what is causing stress in this body? What systems are the most stressed? Is it adrenals? Is it emotions? Is it gut and intestinal? Is it microbial balance? Is it sugar metabolism? Like, so I get a priority of what's
Sure.
causing the most stress in this body. And then I look at what's contributing to that stress. So is it vitamin deficiency, antioxidant deficiency? Is it parasites, mold, candida, right? Like
Yeah.
we get into the grains of that. And so we use the data to create a personalized protocol to then get you moving forward and healing your cells. And a lot of it's diet, it's lifestyle, it's foundational work, it's
Yeah.
mindset work, and then it's taking it from there, optimizing, biohacking, peptides, patches, right? All of that. So that's one way. If we don't have data, then we just work from the basic. Like we go through the foundations. Like you got to start with, I mean, it sounds so elementary, but it is very, very, very important and foundational. So sleep.
Yeah. How much sleep
Sleeping.
are you getting?
What time are you going to sleep, right? Is your room dark? Is it cold? Can you drop into a deep sleep? Is your room a healing sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Um,
You know what though? That goes for anything. I feel like
yeah.
so often we're looking for this like really, really complicated, complex solution.
Oh,
And it's like, no, it could just be back to the basics
it,
with your body, with your
yeah.
business, with your friendships, with your marriage, with your
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Back to
It's
the
like, I
basics.
love
Yeah.
the get back to the basics.
We miss it because we just like boom, but it's sleep, it's hydration.
Yeah.
Like get some
Drink
electrolytes,
some water. We
drink
should
some
drink
water.
some water now.
I know mine's over there, but it's okay. I drink a lot of water. But your body is made up of trillions of cells. 90% of those cells is water. So we need water to survive, and we don't just need water. We need like hydrogenated water. We need electrolyte and we need minerals in our water.
Yeah.
So it's like fueling your body with nutrition, right? Are you eating, when you eat, is it medicinal or is it dead calories? Like, does it provide antioxidants, fatty acids, minerals, vitamins, or is it just carbs?
Yeah.
Like what's going in?
For sure.
It's exercise, it's
So
mindset, all of it.
So the patch
Yeah.
is what tells you all of this.
Not
correct?
the patch.
I want to know all about the patch.
We're going in
Give me
deep.
the patch, baby.
Okay. So there's the metabolic scan. That's like a functional lab, right?
Okay.
So let me explain how I got to the patch and then we're going to dive into the patch. Okay.
Let's do it.
So after seeing literally, it was like after my like 400 clients doing this work, I was like meeting with people and people were just like, I'm tired of taking pills. I take 100 vitamins a day.
I feel that.
You feel that, right? And then you like get Facebook ads of like, and then no, this is the pill that you need. Yeah. It's the pill that's going to make.
The next thing you know, you have 15 pills, and you're like, what is all this doing?
You have a mortgage payment in your supplement. You're like, woo. And honestly, like people are like, I don't feel better.
Yeah.
They're like, is it changing me? I don't know.
It's placebo effect for a minute, and then you're like, I don't know.
I don't know anymore. So, so that was that I was noticing that happening, right? Okay. And then it was my daughter had heavy metals in her body from toxins, vaccines, whatever. She also doesn't methylate detox well. So I was like, I needed to find a modality to help her body detox the chemicals and the toxic metals. And pills were not a form that we were like, she would not swallow pills, it's like hard to detox a kid. Yeah. And then also my husband like hates taking pills. He like literally a probiotic, have to like take a banana, like a dog, banana, probiotic in the
whatever
banana.
You have to do to get it down.
I know. I'm like, babe, swallow the supplement. But so all of this was happening and I'm like, there's gotta be like a solution to this. Like we're tired of the pills. They don't even work. I was at that time already utilizing peptides, but a lot of people don't like the needles. Peptides are way more effective because it's getting right into the bloodstream, right? Yeah. So I'm like, how can we mimic this here without the needles? So did some kind of market research. I'm like, oh, like transdermal delivery. So everything that touches your skin goes into your bloodstream. Like think of nicotine patches, think of estrogen creams, estrogen patches, testosterone creams. Like they're giving women these things, these modalities, because they know it's better absorbed than taking a pill. So another important thing to know about supplements is that there is a first pass effect where when you go to take a supplement, it first has to survive like your gut, your esophagus and gut lining. So if you have acid reflux, if you have leaky gut, if you have inflammation in your gut, it's not absorbing anything. Then it has to be processed by the liver. So your liver has to break down the supplement to know where to allocate it. So if you have if you have fatty liver, congested liver, which truthfully we all probably do because our liver is also self-cleaning out like toxins, EMFs, air, like all the chemicals and garbage in our world, right?
Love you, liver.
Yeah, love the liver.
Love you, liver.
Actually, so funny. My 4-year-old at her like mommy muffins with mom little thing. What does your mom do? She put liver. Something with the liver.
She saves the livers.
Liver. I'm like,
that's the name for your next thing.
Liver. Yeah. Okay. So that was going, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to create a patch. I'm going to create a patch within like my brand for my community. Like, I feel like they're ready for it. I'm excited about it. Like I was ready to take that next step in like my offerings and like value. And so started researching manufacturers, started researching like the science technology, like looking like overseas and then in the US and interviewed a bunch and then landed on a manufacturer. And so we just curated very specific patches. So it's called the Patch Method. And I have a gift for you.
Oh,
I brought you one.
You brought me a patch method?
Yes.
I'm so excited.
I brought you one of them.
Look how cute it is too.
This is the patch method. So we have 3 patches so far.
Okay.
This one is for metabolism and energy. So it's called the Metabolism patch. It has all kinds of like things that activate energy and metabolism in the body. And so what you do is in the morning, let's say you like brush your teeth, have it right there next to you, put your patch on.
Okay.
So you can like put it like, I think I have mine
on your
right
stomach.
here.
Okay.
I have mine right here.
Yep.
You can totally like wrap
and
it up.
It's cute. It's all pink.
It's
I love it.
Cute and fun. Yeah. Right? And so you wear it during the day. There's like 10 different ingredients that get into the blood, bypasses your gut, bypasses your liver, goes straight into the bloodstream.
Amazing.
So you're getting that whole boost. It's 10 different vitamins. Like you can like eliminate those 10
And I
pills, right?
don't have to swallow
Don't have to swallow
anything.
10 pills and you're not absorbing it, right? So this is the metabolism one. And then I have the detox patch, which is so fun. So it's a white
I need
patch.
that. I'm doing a detox right now.
You need it.
Tell me everything.
Okay, so it is a detox patch. You wear it over your liver at night, right?
Okay.
Your liver goes through a detox between 12 and 2 in the middle of the night. It
Okay.
goes through a self-cleaning process. So we want to maximize that, right? So we put the patch over our liver. It has milk thistle and sulforaphane, incredible for detoxification. It has CoQ10 and it has glutathione, which are master antioxidants. Like talk about like preserving cellular function and like reverse aging,
Yeah.
but also are like co-components of detox too.
Mhm.
It has arnica, which is great for inflammation and circulation. It also has some Chinese herbs. So you're getting literally all of that at night in one patch. And like, I mean, there was a while there I was like buying glutathione. I was buying
Yeah, I mean,
CoQ10. I was buying
see my supplement cabinet.
yeah,
It's
like it
full.
was like the lineup, right? And now and like what you can't even absorb glutathione in many
Well, I feel
forms.
like you have to do it on protocol
Yeah.
because you were talking about before where you're looking at this is what's going on, this is what's causing it. Now let's
Yeah.
root cause. And I feel like people are just taking things
Oh
because
my
they saw
gosh.
a really cool ad and they're like, I want to feel that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to take that.
Which side note, like the whole first pass effect of supplements too. If you look into the literature, like after all that stuff, if you're actually breaking down your supplement, only 10%, like if you don't have leaky gut, if you don't have liver
Yeah.
issues, like you're only actually absorbing 10% of your supplements, like truly.
Well, and if you're not starting with
Yeah,
a panel to see what's going on,
totally.
how do you know if you have those things?
Totally. And then it's like if you're taking synthetic vitamins, like
Even
they're not
worse.
whole foods, whole food vitamins would be like they came from foods. Synthetic would be like chemically made, right? Which
Yeah.
is the majority of supplements. Then you for sure like it's causing it can be a lot on the system. So long story long, the patch method is so fun. It just makes it easy. So my kids can wear the patch. I'm like, yes, I can finally get this junk out of my kid. And they're just it's easy. I have it next to my bedstand, next to
Yeah.
my mouth tape, my whole little,
All,
get up. And then we just launched the immunity patch because I was like, this is let's not get sick
oh,
season.
yeah.
Like I don't want to get sick. Ain't nobody got time to be sick. And so that one has vitamin C, vitamin D, it has zinc, elderberry. Like it's got all these things that you don't have to take a million pills for and you just get right into the blood.
Okay, where can everyone go buy these patches right
Okay,
now?
right now.
Right now, add to cart.
Add to cart. Okay, so you can go to thepatchmethod.com
Mhm.
and I'll hook all your viewers up with a little promo.
Let's hook them up.
Let's
Let's
do
hook up let's hook up our magic makers.
magic makers need it. Do you like Danielle 15? Do you like Danielle? Like what normal like
Magic maker.
magic maker?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to patchmethod.com, magic maker. That's
Yep.
gonna be your promo. Okay.
Perfect.
15% off and you can get all the patches. So this one's for
Yay.
you.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
can't wait and I will report back.
Okay, yeah. So what's crazy, I've had clients, I actually have this one client. She has non-alcoholic fatty liver. She's
Okay.
young and she literally was like, I'm taking all these vitamins and she was not absorbing it. We did her scan, all the things like, and she was like, I can't take any more supplements because I'm not absorbing.
Yeah.
We tried the patch on her, shifted all her labs.
Wow.
She even like one day she went out, had
Wow.
some mimosas one night. And so she was like, had some mimosas last night. My heart, I woke up and my resting heart rate, it was like 115. I'm like,
Yeah.
babe, that's really high. And so, and she was like tired, the after mimosa day.
Yeah.
She put a patch on within 30 minutes, her heart rate went back down to 98. Like I was in it, like, so it dropped her heart rate and on her aura ring, it dropped her back to more restore. Like,
Wow.
so it
That
just
is
like the
incredible.
B
I'm so
vitamins
excited.
regulated her. Yeah. I get a lot of actually I feel really, really overwhelmed and so thankful and blessed that like I get text messages and messages
All
without
the time.
asking. Like I'm like, I feel like I should pay you for these testimonies because they're so crazy. Like I'll get aura ring pictures, snapshot of people sleep wearing the detox
Like
patch.
before and after or rings.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, like and it'll show like how deep of sleep they got. They're waking up with these high sleep scores. One woman sent me one where she wasn't sleeping good and it was like 3 in the morning. She put the patch on, finally went into a deep sleep.
Well, and you know what? There's so many women that I've been talking with even lately that this is so needed for because
Yeah.
they don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
They're on this journey and they're just like, I can't figure it out. And
Yeah.
so functional medicine is like always where I point
Yeah.
them. And people just want answers and they want to feel good. And this
Totally.
is just incredible, incredible work. You are answering the call,
Oh,
babe. You are answering the
God
call.
saved my life. I have a duty. No, I feel I'm so grateful that, I had that experience to really wake me up
Yeah.
and make me realize like to just not care about being judged and being seen.
Yeah.
Like just to be like, this is my
Being like a
gift.
child again.
Yeah.
Children don't, they have, before they're like corrupted, like my kids are 6 and 3, and I see it in them where I'm like, oh, just the world, just
I
don't take them yet.
know. I
And I feel
know.
like we need to find that inner child of
Yeah.
when we just were innocent and we really just said what we said, no
Yeah.
filter,
I
and
know.
that's okay and can be accepted, that there's spaces where that can be accepted in.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to like even, I launched my podcast yesterday and the night before I was like listening to it and I was like, cringe. Oh my gosh. When you like hear yourself talk sometimes and then I just like sat with myself and like hugged my little inner child. And I'm like, you gotta just
Mm.
start messy.
Start messy.
Start messy. And
Yes.
like,
I know I want to talk about your podcast
oh
because
yeah.
she literally launched yesterday and now she's here.
Yeah, I know.
And as you can tell, listening to this, she is a wealth of
Oh my
knowledge.
gosh.
So tell us where they can listen to the podcast, the name of the podcast, talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so the podcast is called The Biohacked Method. You'll notice kind of my theme is like the metabolic scan, the biohack method,
The
right? We're
patch
kind of
method.
the batch method. Okay, so I honestly never thought I'd do a podcast because again, it was that oh, I'm not smart enough or like, oh, I'm not like big enough. There's
Mm-hmm.
bigger people do
The
this.
be
Not
seen theme's coming up again.
totally.
Yeah.
The be seen. I don't want to be seen and judged. What people think. Well, people think, who are you to do that? I totally had that narrative. But also, I was bumping up against seeing these clients, having these clients come to me, ask me questions. We'd get in these conversations, and they were kind of the same conversations, like
Sure.
about different peptide protocols, certain things with the metabolism they're trying to fix, or they're using a glucose monitor and they want to know what's the perfect range. And I was like, I just need like a place to like have these conversations and save them so
Yeah.
people can listen to them.
And there was born the podcast.
There was born the podcast. Well, yeah. So things lined up even more to like make it happen. Where I was like a knowing, like kind of like meeting you and going to Powerhouse, where I was like, okay, God wants me down this
Yeah.
path. So yes, we launched it literally yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
It's so amazing.
It's so fun.
Okay, everyone go listen to her podcast and learn
Yes.
all of the biohacking things.
Yeah, we're going to do
no, I'm going to take you.
Okay.
We're going to go down this because
let's
before we started filming,
Okay.
she was like, I'm going to break your brain. And I was like, please freaking do. And when you go, like you get all dolled up for an event and you get the spray tan and then you have like the phase of leprosy. Well, I'm in the leprosy phase right now. So if you're watching this, you can really zoom in, like you can start to see the tan wearing off. And Lindsey drops this bomb. She goes, you need the tanning peptide. So break my brain.
I'm going to break your brain. Okay, so first, let's talk about what peptides are. So peptides are branched chain amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins already naturally occurring in your body.
Okay.
So what happens as we age and go through life, we experience internal stress, external stress. These amino acid profiles start to break down. That's what reflects as aging. So peptides were designed to basically go in and regenerate and rebuild those amino acids. Think of them like anti-aging, reverse aging even. They're not hormones, they're not drugs or any of that, but it's amino acid, really just amino
They're the
acid.
buzzwords that anyone in their 40s is looking for.
Yeah, they're like peptides. What? And so basically, there's different peptides for different focus areas that you might be wanting, right? So there's a gut healing peptide.
Yeah.
We have a metabolism boosting peptide. There's a blood sugar peptide. There's an immunity peptide. There's a longevity peptide. And the different protocols are basically just different strings of amino acids that target that area of the body. And you can stack peptides and whatnot. So there's a tanning peptide. It's my newest best friend. So what it does, it's so wild. It increases melanin in your body. So melanin is what makes somebody who has more darker skin, more of that olive glow, have that skin type. So
sign me up.
Add
to cart.
Yep, they just have more melanin. That's really the big thing. The interesting thing about melanin is it's actually cancer protective. Because if you look at people with darker skin, like more tan skin, they don't burn as easy, right? So skin cancer, actually, one of the root causes is from inflamed skin from sunburns. And it does typically target more fair-skinned people,
Yeah.
right? I actually have a whole story on skin cancer. It's
Yeah.
another near-death experience. But anyway, so when you're taking the tanning peptide, it increases the melanin. So you have more melanin and you have more tan, olive, darker skin, and so then you have that beautiful look. And then you also, it's cancer protective and with the sun, it's UV protected, right? So it's crazy. So I started it in January. I used to be a self tan girly. I mean,
Oh
like
yeah. If you can get me
always.
off the self tanning, my brain is broken. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, here it's gonna get even better. Wait, so I self tan girl because I have more of that fair
Yeah.
skin, and like everything is solved by a spray tan or a tan.
Yeah.
It's
You
like you
just
have a
feel
bad
better.
day. Yeah,
Get a
everything
spray
feels
tan.
better. It's like you're crying, put a
Spray
self tanner.
tan.
Yeah. So but the problem was I would do my self tan and I do cold plunge, I do
Yeah.
sauna, and
Work
then
out.
work out. And it's like my husband's like, you're making everything disgusting. The cold plunge is gross. The sauna has like tanning stains everywhere. And then your bed sheets.
Yeah. You got to wash them all
Bed
the time.
sheets, like you, ugh.
You have to time it perfectly so you can get the tan, and then you can shower before and then
Yeah,
change the sheets anyway because you don't
totally.
always get it all off. It's a whole thing. It's a
It's a
process.
process, and then you like don't want to sweat.
Yeah.
You don't want to shower because you have this. Like,
Yeah.
it's like restrictive.
Yes.
You're like committed, but you want.
Unshackle me.
Yeah, I'm gonna unshackle you.
Let's do it.
We're doing it. So, anyway, I started in January, right?
Okay.
And I'm like kind of experimenting with it. I'm about to go to Hawaii. I'm doing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so tan and so good right now.
This isn't a spray tan.
This is not.
This is peptides.
This is peptide. And actually, I feel like I could go one layer up. Like I need a little booster.
Wow.
So yeah. So
where do we find the peptides for all of my spray tanning girls?
Yeah, it's thenaturalpeptides.com. So you can shop all peptide protocols. We've got all of them. They're third party tested here in the US. They are non-pharmaceutical. They are just the amino acids. So no fillers, no preservatives, no pharmaceuticals, which is another point I want to make. So some people, when I have consults with them, they'll be like, what's the difference between like your peptide and like Ozempic or something, right? So I do want to explain that. Ozempic has one active peptide in it. It's semaglutide, right?
Okay.
The rest of Ozempic is pharmaceutical. There's fillers, there's preservatives, right? And so what we have are just the amino acid peptides. In my opinion, for me, I want that approach.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody,
Sure.
right? And so that's why I utilize those type of peptides. But yeah, so the tanning peptides on thenaturalpeptides.com. So yeah, what you do is you take it daily until you reach your desired tan. And then once you reach your desired tan, you back off to like maybe once a week. So I went to like once a week, and then I went to like once a month, and then
you've been in maintenance.
I've been in
maintenance. Now you're like,
maintenance.
I'm going on vacation, so I'm going to up it a little bit.
Up it a little, but like I am telling you, I maybe take
the amount of time
I'm telling you
saved. I'm like, my brain works in efficiency.
Yeah.
I'm already like the amount of time this will save
exactly
me is insane.
Insane, girl. And like the sheets, the bed, like come on, the cold plunge, the smell.
My husband's going to be thrilled.
Like all of it. Save money.
He is going to bow.
Yeah.
When he meets you, he is going to be like, you saved my life.
Also, like I hardly wear makeup because when you have that like look, that it's just like it evens your skin tone.
Mm-hmm. Well, we both have freckles too. So
totally.
My freckled girly listeners.
Yeah.
Let's all become peptide tanning besties.
Your life completely changed today.
My brain broke. Thank you for breaking my brain. I want to do something. I want to do a lightning round with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So, all right. One wealth hack you swear by.
Oh my gosh, you have to make me choose one.
Just one.
Okay. My gosh. Honestly, peptides.
I was like, she's going to say peptides, right? Like
Honestly,
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
It's on the tip of the tongue. Okay, cool. Yeah. A food you'll never give up.
Oh my gosh. I love Greek yogurt. Is that so boring? Wow.
No, the vanilla bean Greek yogurt is my jam. So wow. I'm with you on it.
Now I just showed how lame I am.
No.
I just love it.
Hey, you love it. This is for you. Remember, you're being seen and we're not caring.
To be cool and I'm not.
We're not caring. There's no be cool. There's be you. Yeah. Okay, morning routine non-negotiable.
Okay, girl. I got a podcast on that. I literally have a podcast on my exact morning routine because it is my religion. Okay. Do you want
it should be?
Yeah. Do you want my full routine or like my favorite part of it?
Just one of it. That's one non-negotiable.
Okay. Non-negotiable. My lymphatic power plate.
Ooh. See, now we want more. So go listen to the episode because everybody is now intrigued.
Okay.
Okay. Biggest oops moment in your wellness journey.
Biggest oops moment. Oh my gosh. Biggest oop moment.
Oopsie.
Like, would it be like something I learned or? trying to
What's the
think.
moment you look back and you're like, "Ooh, whoops."
I know, I'm drawing a blank. Oh,
That's okay. If it comes to you, let us
okay.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
like,
Last
where
one.
is that one at?
One word you want women to feel after working with you.
Oh my gosh, this is so important. This is literally my oxygen to the work that I do.
I love that.
I want women to feel like they are having a second chance at life
Mm,
because like I know what it's like to not feel your best. I know what it's like to feel like there's things that are off and imbalance and it totally impacts your quality of life.
yeah.
It's hard to show up for other people when you can hardly show up for yourself because you don't feel well, right? And at the end of the day, like this is our only life. There's no dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Like this in this moment is right now. And it matters to me that people experience the fullness that this life has to give because it doesn't just change them, it changes the frequency of the world.
Mm,
And so when I work with women, I literally live for seeing that light in them shift and that transformation happen because I know it's a quality of life change that impacts the way they love, their capacity to serve, their capacity to hold space for other people, their awareness of the value that they have. Like it's so transcendent. It's so much more than even just aesthetic. Like
yeah.
it's a frequency. And so it's like my mission. That's all I care about.
You can feel that.
Yeah.
You can feel that. Even like, I wish sometimes on podcasts, I'm like, don't you wish you could feel their energy of in the
Yeah.
room? But I feel like there's those ones where you're listening and you're like, I feel that energy through
Yeah.
the recording. That's you.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's my seriously, it's my only hope. Like I'll even tell clients, I'm like, please follow up with me because I need to know
Yeah.
what changed for you in a month.
So because of that, and I know there's someone listening to this that is like, I want to have that recovery cycle. I want to go
Yeah.
from like not knowing if I'm going to make it to feeling bright and alive like
Yeah.
Lindsey. Where can
Yeah.
they find you?
Yeah. So ways you can work with me. Find me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to be the most active on Instagram. So Lindsey Burwell Wellness. From there, you can see like the approaches that you can take with me. So I do have a program that's kind of more like on your own and how to heal your body at the cell, how to enhance metabolism,
Yeah.
detox, all of that good stuff. So that's a program you can do with me. If you want one-on-one with me, I do a metabolic scan in a one-on-one session. That's very powerful.
Sign me up.
Yep, it's amazing. We love that. And then I also offer the peptide protocols
Yeah.
and the patches. So those are ways to go to my Instagram and I'll have all of that for you.
Go get the patches.
Yeah.
Use Magic Maker
Yeah.
code.
I actually have
Try them out.
I have one more thing for you. So
Look at you.
you're in your biohacked era.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm
here for
initiating
it.
you, okay?
I'm in.
You're in your biohacked era. So my cousin made me these cute cookies. It says I'm in my
Aw,
biohacked era.
That's so cute.
So I had to bring you one.
I love
I'm
it.
initiating.
Thank you.
Initiating you. You're starting with the tanning peptide.
I'm starting with the tanning peptide and we're going all in.
We're going all
Okay,
in.
I love it.
Yay.
So I want to do one last thing with you
Okay.
because this is something I like to do with all of my guests because
Okay.
I feel like as busy entrepreneurs, I know that you're a mom, we forget to celebrate. And you've had a big week. So I want you to pick your favorite magic moment from the last week that we can help celebrate with you.
I feel like every
There's been
day
a lot.
has
It's been
been
a week.
so
Yeah.
magical. I'm in this
Which
like
is the
quantum
first one?
magic. Okay.
You are.
I mean yesterday. I'm still floating.
Yeah.
Launching my podcast. Like truly it was I had so much intention going into it. I didn't want it to be about me.
Yeah.
I wanted each and every person to receive the message that they needed in that moment. And every person came up to me like shook, changed their life, new person. And it was honestly so much power.
You answered the call.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you answer the call.
Yeah.
Everyone go listen to that episode. Go celebrate with her.
Yay.
Lindsey, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
I can't
for
wait to try
having
my patches
me.
and I'm so excited to have you in the world.
We're going to patch you up, peptide you up. It's going to be so fun.
I love it. All right, Magic Makers, if you like this episode, please like, share, give us a review. It goes further than you know, and I will see you next Tuesday.